Am I wrong for not looking after my niece while my sister had to run errands? I feel really bad and need an unbiased opinion. I, 28 female, am currently living with my sister, 32 female, and with my niece, who is 5 months old. My sister asked me to move in with her as she was separating from her partner and needed someone to help with the bills. I cover the majority of rent payments for the house and bills since my sister is not fully back to work yet. On the days she is working, it is usually our mother who looks after my niece. Now, I mainly work from home, and due to how loud both my niece and my sister are, and the job specifics, I wear good noise-canceling headphones. I also have a room with my own bathroom. I've told my sister multiple times, if she needs anything and I haven't responded, to knock, and she needs to come into my room and tap me to get my attention. Otherwise, I would simply won't hear her and wouldn't know if she needs anything. However, my sister keeps forgetting it. Last Friday was very hectic at my work, so I ended up working 12 hours and had some snacks to get me going. I had no knowledge of my sister asking anything of me since I sit opposite the door. I also haven't seen her coming into my room since she didn't tap me on my shoulder as we agreed. Apparently, she had to run a few errands at work and had no one to leave my niece with and decided to leave her with me since she would be a few hours. Because I had no idea of her plans since she hasn't followed what I've asked her to do, my niece was left unattended over 3 hours and was crying her eyes out for God knows how long. I only found out about it when my sister returned home. I was still working and had my headphones on as she ripped the headphones off my head and started shouting at me and calling me the jerk for not attending to my niece, even though I have explained to her I had no idea that she was gone or my niece was crying. To add, I don't look at my phone during work hours, and I have checked there was no messages or missed calls from my sister. I feel really bad about the entire situation, so I wanted to check if I'm the jerk, as my sister still wouldn't talk to me and makes it sound like I did it on purpose. So your sister left her child with you without acknowledging that you acknowledged the child was there. What the heck? I mean, luckily this child was only 5 months old and couldn't really get into anything. Imagine if your sister had left a toddler running around the house and didn't say anything to you. That's just ridiculous. If she was going to leave her baby with you, why wouldn't she at least tap you on the shoulder to make sure you acknowledged this child was in your presence? It kind of makes me wonder if she was trying to sneak out. Y'all know what I'm talking about. There are parents who will leave their kid with you and they won't say they're leaving because they don't want you to say no to them. They'll basically just sneak out the house, leaving the child with you, except you don't know they've left the child with you. Yeah, I gotta say, you're not in the wrong here. I know personally if I was going to leave my child with someone, I would at least talk to that person. But that's just my personal opinion. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments.